In this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 signs that what you've been wanting to attract is coming your way. As a transformational coach, I get these kinds of questions all the time. How do I know my manifestation is coming? How do I know I'm on the right track? Am I really going to get it? Insert whatever that desire is here. Let's be real, y'all. So many people love having that sense of security. It's important for people to know and have that reassurance that whatever it is they're trying to attract, whatever it is that they're working towards, is eventually going to come, sooner rather than later, preferably. We want that reassurance that the thing that we want most is going to manifest. Aloha, beautiful souls! My name is Ryan of tranSOULution, and I'm here to assist you on your spiritual journey of deep transformation and self-discovery. Now, first things first, guys. Before we dive deep into these 5 signs, it's important for you to know that whatever you believe is true. Your beliefs shape your reality. And so what do I mean by that? If deep down inside, you believe that you're not going to, be wealthy, find the love of your life, have a healthy body, or whatever it is, well, guess what? You're not going to get that thing. So it's so important that you are very aware of what your belief systems are and are honest with yourself of what you're thinking in here, no matter what you're saying out there. And if you need a little bit of renovation as to what your beliefs are so that they are more empowering, more positive, and more abundant, then it's so important that you take the time to do that kind of work. So on to the 5 signs. Sign number 1, and this is honestly one of my favorites. And sign number 1 is some kind of synchronicity. So what do I mean by synchronicities? Have you ever seen repeating number sequences like 111, 222, 555? Well, those are angel numbers, and that's a message that you are on the right track, that whatever it is you're hoping to manifest is coming your way. Now, another type of synchronicity can take the form of animals. Now, this is one of my favorite synchronicities because whenever I see a random animal that I typically don't see in my day-to-day life, it's a sign for me that signals that something that I've been wanting to manifest is coming its way. So I'm talking about things like herons, chipmunks, butterflies, dragonflies, those types of things that you don't see every day. So probably not your pet cat or your pet dog or goldfish. Now, other synchronicities that could show up into your life could be some type of object or picture that is related to your manifestation. So what do I mean by that? For example, if you've been wanting to go on some type of trip somewhere, then you'll start seeing all these advertisements for like airlines or hotels or places that you can visit, or maybe even you'll be talking to your friends and randomly they'll start mentioning places that they have traveled to or places that they want to go. And what's so cool about these synchronicities is that you can actually ask the universe to give you a sign in the form of whatever speaks to you. So if you want that reassurance that you are on the right track, you can say, universe, I need that guidance and reassurance that I'm on the right track. So please show me a butterfly today. Or show me a rainbow, or whatever object or picture or thing resonates the most with you. Now, the second sign that what you're trying to manifest is coming its way is some sort of internal gut feeling. It's some kind of feeling that doesn't make any sense, and it almost seems like it comes out of nowhere. It's like this inner knowing and this certainty within you, and it doesn't seem to be going away. In fact, oftentimes you keep getting that feeling more and more. Now, we often miss these gut feeling signs just because we're so in the habit of not trusting ourselves. But if anything, whenever you get that gut feeling, it's worth exploring. And what is one way you can explore? That brings me to number 3, meditations and dreams. So if you're like me and you enjoy doing visualizations when it comes to setting that intention to manifest your goals, then you will get this clear vision of whatever it is you're trying to manifest whenever you're doing your meditation. Sometimes when you're at the early stages of manifesting something, like you're just starting out with this new intention or this new goal, the image when you meditate can feel a little bit blurry or fuzzy. Have you ever experienced something like that before? Like, you know what it is you want, but it's not very clear to you when you close your eyes and you're trying to see it as if it were actually happening. So the moment those meditations and those visualizations become clearer is a sure sign that whatever it is you're trying to achieve, manifest, and attract into your life is coming its way. And what adds that extra layer of reassurance is if not only do you see it clear as day, as if it were happening right here and now, but if you were also feeling that joy, that excitement, that gratitude, that peace, or that bliss, as if it actually were happening. And now another way that this vision may come through is with a dream that feels like so realistic. That's another sign that whatever you are visualizing in your mind or in the dream realm is connecting and being created here in the physical dimension. Now, the fourth sign is one that most people aren't too eager to see, actually. Can you guess what it could be? It is loss. I know, doesn't quite make sense and definitely not something that people are looking forward to experiencing. But when you lose something, whether that's a job, some money, some kind of relationship, whatever that is, it's a sign that something else is coming in to take its place. Have you ever heard that saying that when one door closes, another one opens? Well, it's that same type of philosophy here when it comes to losing something. When you lose something, it just simply means something else is coming in its place. And the majority of the time, it's something amazing, something even better than what you already have. And the final, fifth sign that will let you know that your manifestation is coming your way is opportunities coming your way to do things you don't normally do. So what do I mean by that? Well, when it comes to manifesting and building things, working towards your goals, it's a step-by-step process. Yes, it's not like I close my eyes and like, oh, I want $1 million. And then suddenly it's in my bank account or it's in my lap. No, I have to take some type of action towards getting this $1 million, whether that's in investing something or selling a product or doing some kind of work. I have to do some type of action to get to my manifestation of this $1 million. Yes? So maybe this can take the form of an invitation to go do something you normally don't do. Like maybe you normally don't go out to party or go out to the bar or go out to grab a bite with friends, but you get this invitation to do something like that to get you outside of your house. And perhaps when you go out to do this activity with your friend or your coworker or your family member, you meet someone that is sort of like a messenger for your manifestation. Or maybe you get an invitation to go and do this activity. And while you're doing this activity, you get this realization and this aha moment that clearly tells you what it is you need to do next. I mean, that is if it doesn't already take you directly to your manifestation, right? So all that to say that if you get an invitation to go somewhere, hang out with somebody, do something that you normally don't get to do, before you say no, just kind of feel out the situation and be open to the possibilities that might come from doing that thing, meeting that person, going to that place. So there you have it, loves. 5 signs that will help you know that your manifestation is coming your way. Now, if you learned anything from this video, please make sure to hit that like button and affirm that learning by commenting it down below. Now, if you made it to this point in this video, I'd like to share with you an amazing opportunity that I have in store for 2022. I am looking to gather a select group of wonderful souls in 2022 who are at a crossroads in their life right now, that they're going through some kind of transition or transformation. I'm looking for someone who would like to have some more clarity and confidence in whatever direction they feel their life is moving now. Someone who is open to learning and exploring more of their inner self so that they can then manifest the things that they really truly desire in their external reality. Now, if this sounds like something you'd be interested in learning more about, please check out my website, www.transformwithryan.com. And there, you'll not only get a free mini masterclass, but you'll have a link to book an exploratory call with me so you can learn more about this. I'm looking forward to connecting with you soon. Mahalo! See you next time! Mwah!